Hi, I'm Christian Guzman, and I approve of the Board Shorts and Banter podcast.
He's here now. Hi, Tom.
Yeah. Who's here now?
Annabella was going, where is he?
What? Is she having a go at me?
Yeah, because you're late again. 15
Do you know
minutes
why it
late,
is?
everyone, this week.
Josh is acting all nice now, but I bet like 5 minutes ago he was like, Tom's fucking late again.
Mate, I was just about to make this bed up for you, all nice, but instead I've decided to piss on it.
Oh, mate, I'm excited. I can't wait to roll around in your excrement.
He. Yeah, so, podcast listeners, tomorrow night, Tom is coming for a sleepover. He's coming all the way up to Sheffield to come and have a sleepover with me, and I can't wait.
Oh, mate, I'm actually excited. I can't remember last time I had a sleepover. Do you remember like back in the day with your sleepover, like your mates, you'd like stay up till like 3 a.m. just playing like Rust 1v1, mate? Did you used to do that, Call of Duty?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to tell you something about me though, right?
Okay.
I don't like sleepovers. I didn't like sleepovers as a kid.
Why?
Just didn't like stopping at people's houses. I didn't like people stopping at my house.
So how am I'm coming around tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. But you see, what's different is that there's a reason why. It's not like
okay,
the morning after. It's not like you're just going to be lingering around. We're going to Manchester like immediately.
Yeah.
So
even
it's
if
like
I just
that, not like staying over and then just not awkwardness, just like, right, okay, you're in my space. When are you going to leave now?
When you gonna go? Like, do you want to go now?
Do you want to go home? Do you want to piss off? You know?
Yeah. I like it, mate. Well, I've got mate. It's gonna be a busy few days.
Oh,
it is gonna be a busy. So I've got a. Should we? Hang on. All in. Come on. It's about all in. So
it's about all in.
Okay. Do you wanna do it? You do the honors, mate. Come on.
For starters, I just want to thank everyone that has used the discount code BSB at the checkout at All In for the most recent All In Studios launch, which has gone ridiculously well. I understand that there was some technical difficulties, but not too many. So it's all gravy. It's all good. There are some items left over, I believe. Yeah, is there?
I think so. I'm not too sure. By the time this comes out, maybe not, but double check.
Probably not. Yeah. But if there are, just know you'll be able to get discount with our discount code and free shipping on top. So if you've not got something, I recommend you do, because now's a good time.
But yeah, so it's going to be a busy few days. Obviously, traveling up to Sheffield for the first time in my entire life, which I've never had the pleasure of gracing that city. And then, mate, I've got a house viewing at 4 the same day in Sheffield.
Oh, great! So we're not training.
Yeah, can we train after, or
we're going to go out for some food and show you Sheffield?
Do you want me to cancel it then?
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna. No, what I'll do is I'll try and get it pushed forward. So as soon as I get in Sheffield, I'll literally get off the train, go to a house viewing, and then come and meet you.
What time's your haircut?
I haven't. I got it done, mate. I'm being time efficient. I managed to get in, so we're good. We're sorted. So but yeah. Anyway, house viewing because your boy might be moving. Ooh. You got your way. You finally got your way, mate.
I can't believe how many things I put into the universe, and some of them come off.
Oh, I want to be world champion, and then you become a world champion. Oh, Tom moves to Sheffield. Tom moves to Sheffield. It's you got superpowers, mate.
Podcast sponsored by All In.
Yeah. Mate, I need to keep you around, mate. Good things happen.
Madness.
But yeah, so then after that, I'm gonna go to Ultraflex for the first time in my entire life. Believe it or not, yes, I am an online coach that's never been to Ultraflex. So that should be good fun.
Yeah. What outfit are you gonna wear to Ultraflex? Because that's people judge you for what you wear.
I don't know if they'll let me in though, because I don't have one piece of gasp. I don't have any.
Gasp.
Do you have any gasp?
I've got one T-shirt that I hate. Oh, I've got.
You haven't.
Yeah,
You can't
I know.
fucking wear that. You're not a bodybuilder, mate. You're a men's physique
mate,
athlete. Come on.
It's probably why I hate it. I put it on, I'm just like, ooh, I look disgusting. I don't have any of them stupid trousers that you see people wearing. Talking to you, Josh Campbell.
Baggy trousers. I don't like skin tight trousers. I used to wear like skinny jeans. Did you used to wear like spray on skinny jeans?
Yeah.
Still
got them.
Yeah, I don't wear them.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to wear them. Recently, Annabella's been buying me new jeans to get rid of my skinny jeans.
Is it more of like a straight cut, loosey kind of fit? Yeah.
What, like what I've got now?
Yeah.
You're gonna see him tomorrow night, mate.
Okay. Have I got to bring some like half nice clothes?
Bring something semi decent.
What's the dress? So like nice jeans, real nice shoes,
pair of trainers,
all in top, all in t-shirt.
Yeah, all in. Yeah.
Cool. I'm on it, mate. I'm on it. But so go to Ultraflex, and then after that, we're off to Manchester for the all-in 1 year shoot, which I'm excited for, mate. I'm really excited for.
So I've had Sam today because we've been filming something so exciting. So exciting.
Okay.
I think I've told you about it.
Is it prep series? No, not prep series. Off-season series?
No.
What? You haven't told me.
It's an expansion of some description, and we're going to leave it at that.
Okay. You're going to have to tell me after then.
Yeah, I'll tell you after. I'm just going to tease the people. But that announcement will be going out in about 2 weeks' time, which I'm excited about.
I know what it is.
Yeah, you've just figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. So just filmed stuff, gonna line it all up, get it all ready, and it's like it's exciting for me. It might not be very exciting to the listeners, but I think a lot of the listeners will go, all right, I want in.
Fair play.
Yeah, that's that.
Okay, exciting, mate. Well, look forward to that. And then after the all-in shoot, I've got to go down to fucking Nottingham, mate.
Oh, you're going to view somewhere there?
Yeah.
Are you meeting up with your pal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'd move there is because this place is mega. Like,
whatever
is nice.
It is, however nice it is, it's in Nottingham. And there's listeners to this podcast that are from Nottingham, right? And I respect it. I understand it. It's geography. But Nottingham and Sheffield are incomparable.
Really?
Mate, Nottingham's a bit of a dump. And I'm going to say one thing. The Mecca.
True.
Do you know,
what good gym? Apart from Nottingham Strong, what good gyms are around Nottingham?
Ultraflex Rotherham. If you want to drive an hour every day.
Yeah. Now, for me though, mate, moving from the south, anywhere I move to up north from the south is a compromise.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, it sounds weird. I love the south, mate. I am a country bumpkin. I love it. Right? Seaside, seagulls, pasties, the lot.
We've got pasties and seagulls.
Yeah, but you guys don't know how to make pasties.
No, you're right. We don't. So we get them from the south and we bring them up. Ginsters.
True. Ginsters is not a pasty, mate. Unless it's from Cornwall, it's not a pasty.
Cornwall? You live in Plymouth, mate. You're not from Cornwall.
It's just over bridge. But yeah, so for me, it's like a compromise anyway, moving up north. But for me, I need to be in the hub. Mate, and like,
I was thinking, like, you're obviously, if you come up with your friend, who's a cool dude, you'll obviously end up training with them. Yeah?
Yeah.
But then also, training with me.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah. So like when I'm like spotting you for a rep, I'll just like let you I won't do it properly.
Yeah.
Slowly just start sabotaging you, right?
Yeah.
And then when you're like in the toilets, I'll just like unscrew your intra-workout, pour some olive oil in there, get that in there, and then just setting you up for success for our 2025 season, mate.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So it's obviously early days, like you've not seen anywhere that you like, but are you thinking like long term, or are you going to have like a set period of time that you're up north for, or what's?
Mate, wherever the wind takes me, in all
Yeah.
honesty. So like I feel like minimum a year up there, see how it goes. And then go from there, mate. What about you? Do you reckon you'll be staying in Chef for a long time?
I am fluid with it. Obviously, it's a bit different for us because we've actually bought our flat rather than renting. So we are. There's an element of like you're more tied in, but look, you'll see tomorrow. It's not a bad move that we've done, and if we wanted to get rid of it, we very much could. Yeah. When I competed at summer shredding, I made friends with an Irish guy called Kyle. Shout out to Kyle if you're listening, mate. I really like you. And he messaged me the other day and was like, "Oh, are you gonna do an alpha off season?" I was just like, "I'd love that. I'd love that so much."
Yeah.
Like say if it's 4 months, rent the flat for 4 months. So if anyone's interested, 4 months rent. Yep, Sam, sweet, cheers. And just go over to Texas, get that done, tick it off. Enjoy it. Annabella would enjoy it because we have done. And yeah,
She could make that work. She can work remotely, can't she?
yeah, she can. She can. She could make that. She could definitely make that work. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, part of me is like, do I just go traveling? But then at the same time, it's like if I'm to absolutely maximize this off season, like to every little bit, right? Do I want to be traveling?
No, definitely not.
No,
because like realistically, where would you go?
Don't know.
Thailand.
I mean, like, yeah, like I want to go there, but I mean, at the same time, it's like, what's the access? Like, gym facilities going to be like? Is it going to be decent? Like, what's the environment going to be like? Yeah, it'd be nice, but is it going to make me more relaxed and want to kind of take the foot off the gas? Whereas, like, if I move to like, if I move to up north, right, and I'm in the hustle and bustle of it all, and I'm just around people like you, just people that are getting after it. It's like that's going to be much more productive than being down here in like a pretty dead environment,
Yeah. Selfishly, like very, very, very selfishly, having you up north would make my life somewhat, slightly better, I guess you could say.
What if I get like a spare room in the place, mate, and I can set up a little room, podcast room?
Oh, imagine.
You come round 5 minutes down the road, get in the podcast room. None of this, some actual proper in-person video. That'd be good.
Yeah. It would be great. Would be amazing. Yeah. Look, it's an exciting time, isn't it? We are Manchester. I was talking to Sam about it earlier. He's like fully like planned out what he wants to do for this shoe and like the campaign that like Dan's wanting to do. Sam's obviously going to put his creative eye behind it and make it unbelievable. So, listeners, something amazing is coming with All In, and me and Tom are very much part of it, as per usual.
Oh, yes. It'll be nothing without us, mate. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it'd be like, dip your toe in, not all in.
Halfway in.
Right, Tom, did you write down any topics of conversation for this evening, or is it all in the brain?
Kind of like neither.
Okay.
I'm freeballing. What about you, mate?
I wrote 2 down, right? Based off of conversations that I've had recently, there's 2 topics that have come up multiple times. So I thought it would be worthwhile running through them.
Can I guess what one of them is?
Go for it.
Is it the WNBF changes and the updates?
It is the classes within the WNBF. And I know a lot of our listeners want to know what direction they're going in. And yes, there's been some additional classes, but In my eyes, there's a class missing.
What do you think that is?
So the classes that they've added in are junior bikini, for the
I saw
young
that.
bikini girls. Well done. And then also Masters Men's Physique, which I think is bang on right. So I've sat on the judging panel many times now, 3 times to be precise. And what you're doing as a judge is you're comparing the physiques on stage, right? I've done it 3 times, and I can tell you 100%, I could tell you anybody that's above the age of 35, and I can tell you anybody that's below the age of 25. There are a couple of exceptions where someone looks either a lot younger than what they are or a lot older, but the majority of the time, people's age shines through so brightly, and it either, boosts their placing or it completely, knocks them. So yeah, adding in the masters class is a great move, because comparing someone that's like, 40, 50 years old with someone that's, mid 20s, late 20s, whatever, it's an incomparable comparison. It's very, very, very unlikely that someone's going to have a youthful men's physique look that is older. So adding in the masters, I'm all for it. But there is no juniors.
Juniors, I'm about to say, yeah. It doesn't matter. There's nothing a junior can do in order to compete with someone that has their age of training experience as well.
Mate, this is the way that you've got to look at it. Imagine it's obviously a little bit different because I'm a pro, bro. But imagine like someone of our age competing against an 18-year-old or like a 21-year-old that's got the love and passion for bodybuilding, but they've just not got the years in the game. Like they're going to go on that stage and like, in my eyes, right, you've got 3 scenarios, right? The least likely one is that they are an absolute freak. And
Josh
if they are a
Campbell.
freak, fair play. Nice, great.
Yeah.
Then you've got 2 other scenarios. Number 1, they get absolutely smoked, right? Which in my eyes is like, it's a likely outcome, right? And then they either like competing with the WNBF, they might go, right, WNBF don't do juniors. They're not inclusive for all of the ages. I'm going to go to a different federation and compete with them in the junior class. Then therefore, like, they're going to get almost a bad taste in the mouth with a federation, the WNBF.
Yeah.
And yeah, they'll go elsewhere, and they might end up just staying elsewhere for the rest of their natural bodybuilding career.
Yeah.
And then you've got the third option, which I think is the most damaging for the sport and for an individual, is they go, get their arse handed to them, and they think, I'm going to have to go enhanced because I can't compete with the guys that are way older than me. So I may as well, make that jump, start jabbing, ruin my life, and, kill myself off like 20 years earlier than the rest of people. But yeah.
You don't think about it in that way, do you? Like the implications it has on the athlete and their mindset, and like then how that dictates their direction.
Yeah,
because I know, mate. Like, because I started in juniors, I would not have had anywhere near as much fun competing as what I did back then, just because of the level playing field.
I'm obviously not bad mouthing the WNBF. I understand why they've not done it. Their shows are absolutely jam packed as it is. Adding in another class. Well, if they added in a junior class, then they would have had junior men's physique and masters men's physique, and then also junior bikini. That's like 3 extra classes. That could end up being like an extra hour and a half to 2 hours of a show. And anyone that's been to a big show, they run all day. So I can understand why they've not done it, but at the same time, I would have very much liked it to happen. And I know so many competitors that feel the same way.
They should have 100% picked a junior over a masters. Scrap off masters, just do it juniors, because regardless, like, as you said, those masters are going to have an advantage regardless, whether it's muscle maturity, whether it's time in the game. Someone like me or you have got a lot more of a chance against a master, right?
Yeah.
Whereas as a junior, so I think they should, I don't know if they can backpedal on it. I don't think if it's a good like right thing to say, but I think not only that, you would have a much bigger junior class. You would have a much more competitive junior class. There's going to be like 3 masters guaranteed a place, right? 3 or 4 masters, and
I'm putting 2 in.
Oh, well, there we go. So one of your guys is going to get some silverware. You're going to have a lot more juniors than what you will masters at the end of the day. Because it's so rife in the young bodybuilding community, and if you wanted to give these people an entry point, give them a class.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. We've said it. I'm going to also say, you listeners, if you want the junior class to be put on, make your, thoughts and feelings heard. Yeah, I'm all for it. My first ever call that I got on when I was judging with the WNBF was there was has anyone got anything to say? And I was like, yeah, why isn't there a junior men's physique class? I seriously champion the idea of having a junior class.
Mate, the junior class in the UKFBA is rife, mate. It pops off. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Oh, honestly. Yeah. I would happily sponsor it myself. So if it was a money thing, I would happily, put up the cost of putting that class on, out of my own pocket, fine with that, because I just want it to happen.
Yeah.
I want natural bodybuilding to grow, and to grow, you've got to be inclusive across all age groups.
Yeah, and you got to get the younger generation excited about natural bodybuilding, not like leave a sour taste in their mouth like, there's no point in me doing it because I've got no chance or whatever,
Yeah. Right, Tom.
Because they are the future.
After I've said that, have I said anything harsh that I need to apologise for? Or
I don't think there's been anything harsh at all. It's just an opinion.
Sound.
And there's more than enough reasoning behind it, mate. Does anyone from the WNBF listen to this?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
I would like to invite, if someone from the WNBF is listening to this and they want to come on and talk, you're more than welcome. I love everyone that's got WNBF in their veins.
I'd love if they do bring out the juniors now, and then they let us present the rewards for the juniors.
Mate.
That'd be sick.
I'm saying this now. If there's a junior class, me and Tom, I will chip in £1,000 and split it between the top 3 as prize money.
I'll do the same.
There we go. We'll fit £500 each.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, boy.
Shake on it. There we go.
Job
done.
Nice. Mega. Brilliant. There you go. That's that. Let's stop talking before I get in trouble. I speak.
And the winners also get a little all-in package. Right?
Oh, yeah. All-in package can come on the podcast.
And they've got to get a board shorts and banter tattoo. Yeah. Should we get tattoos tomorrow?
Tom, I've never had a tattoo in my life.
This is the time.
And what am I going to get? Some board shorts?
I reckon you should get
a pair of board shorts.
A little sword and a little pair of board shorts as well, mate. You got to get a pair of shorts here.
No. Next show that I do, they're going to be like, this guy.
Should we get use code BSB?
Yeah, BSB at the checkout. BSB at the checkout.
I love it.
Amazing. Right, my second topic of conversation that's come up a lot, is drugs testing. Right? We have very lightly touched upon this in previous podcasts, but I've got two ways of thinking about it, right? One, people are either they're just dead nervous about the drugs testing protocols and, having a lie detector because you once took Jack 3D when you was 18 years old. And then you've got the other camp that they've done something recently and then they kind of regret it and they wanted to, almost backtrack. I am natural, and then try and do a natural show. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with the WNBF, I can only talk about the WNBF because I've not been properly drugs tested with other federations, despite winning multiple shows. Mm-hmm. So I can only talk about the WNBF. With the WNBF, you get a polygraph. the polygraph is a lie detector. So they rig you up, they're basically checking your heartbeat, they're checking your physiological, like involuntary responses to you being asked questions. So when you go in, you'll get asked a few easy questions. Tom, can you remember what you was asked?
Yeah, you get a band wrapped around your chest. You get a little like a diode thing on the end of your finger.
Yeah.
And then basically they say anyone that's going to be competing this year, don't worry about it. Like they just put a thing around your chest, put a thing on your finger, and they measure the perspirations, like the water, the sweat on your finger, and then you also measure your breathing rate, and that's in response to a question. So what they'll do is they'll say, right, we're going to ask you 2 questions. One of them is going to be a truth. So, if, for instance, you're competing in May, the month is May, right? And instead of saying, because obviously it's true, instead of saying, yes, that's true, you say false. So it's clearly a lie. So basically, what they do is they ask you some questions that are true, and then they ask you some questions where you've got to lie, and then they measure the difference between them. So, for instance, like one of the questions obviously is, have you ever taken performance enhancing drugs? And obviously you say no. And because they know what kind of your body does when you tell the truth, they can discern that from when you're lying. So yeah, it's just like various questions, obviously asking you about your use of drug in the past and stuff like that, etc., etc. Yeah.
So you've almost got different tiers of performance enhancing, let's call them agents, right? So you've obviously got your
Like
steroids, your androgenic steroids, or whatever you want to call them, test, trend,
serums,
the proper, the hardcore stuff. If you've ever done that, right, and you've never competed before, you have to have a 10-year window since you last did it. In 10 years, the belief, it's very commonly believed that the effects of them steroids would have worn off. Right? Then you've got like another tier down, which is like your clen, your fat burners, right?
Yeah.
And again, if you've never competed before, I believe, someone may correct me if I'm wrong, that it's 2 years.
Is it?
Or is it longer?
I don't know. I'm not too sure on that. I thought it was 10-year for everything.
This is the, let's say, the grey area.
Okay.
So you've then got this tier 2 of steroids where you've it's a shorter period of time since you've last done it. And also, as like a little caveat, if you've ever competed naturally with the WNBF and then after that you do any of the steroids, you're not classed as natural. Like they view it differently. So if you compete and then you take clen, then you've got to do 10 years or whatever, maybe longer, before you next compete with the WNBF. So that's it. You've got your top tier, your second tier, and then you've almost got like a stimulant tier / let's call them party drugs. So your MDMA, your cocaine, your DMAs, that's in like Jack 3D.
Yeah.
They're in that like bottom tier. So you've got to go a few weeks. Is it a few weeks? It might even be a few months.
I thought it was 10 years for everything. I'm
really?
Not too sure. I didn't know there was a tier list to this stuff. Because obviously I know like the actual benefits of those things are going to be different, therefore put them in different criteria, right? But I thought it was just 10 years, can't do anything. Say, for instance, if you got flagged for MDMA, I thought it'd be like, you can't compete for 10 years. I don't know.
That might be the case. I'm just trying to get the
Get the rules up.
List up.
Yeah. So it would be, so what you're saying is you think for, say, like party drugs or stimulants or that dodgy pre-workout that Dave sells, like it might just be a few weeks.
Yeah. So you've got, right, so you've got inside and outside of competition prohibited list. So that's like your, so you've got prohibited at all times and friggin' hell, it's a right list.
It needs to be clearer.
Oh, God.
Natural bodybuilding is a funny thing.
This list has got considerably longer.
Has it?
Yeah. Prohibited in competition. So stimulants. So you're talking I can't. Cocaine. There you go. Bromantan. No idea what that is. Benfluorex. Yes.
Sounds fun.
Amphetamines.
Amphetamines, yeah.
Yeah. So you can ecstasy.
So like DMAA or DMHA, 1,3-dimeth. That's amphetamine.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jesus, this list is mad. Morphine. Lol. Prohibited in competition. So, yeah, you've got this tier list, and they'll basically ask you on your lie detector, have you taken any of these to enhance your performance? So, you could have done cocaine, in the last year, and the question that you will be asked is, have you done cocaine to enhance your performance in the gym? That's the key thing that, like, people get a little bit confused with. It's have you used these substances to enhance your performance? And look, if you've gone on a night, say you've gone to Warehouse Project and you think, right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. That doesn't mean that you can't compete in an actual federation like a year later or 6 months later. It just means that you've got to make it clear what you've done so that the lie detector, you don't get like het up in the lie detector and then end up failing by accident.
If you were at the Warehouse Project, right, and you was listening to your favorite drum and bass and you thought, you know what, I'm going to do this line right now and I'm going to win that WNBF title. This is going to take me there, right? That would you would be lying, right? But yeah, it's quite a grey area, isn't it? And it's like, for instance, like the pre-workouts. You need to be very careful with the pre-workouts that you're using, because if you are, banging out the Blackstone Labs or some other kind of MV
What's the one that people take? Yeah, MV Pre.
MV Pre. If
you can't take that around competition.
Yeah, because obviously you're using that for your performance in the gym for the show.
That's it.
So yeah, it's you'll be very, very careful. So what do you think they need to do there? What do you think needs to be improved?
I think if look, social media is a very powerful thing, and like we're using our platform, however small it is, in like whatever demographic we reach, we're using it to put the message out there, or like I'm at least trying to. Probably done it terribly. So again, apologies to anyone that's involved in WADA. I probably butchered it, but the federations need to be using social media in a positive way to make things abundantly clear for your first timers or people that have never been in this process before. Because, having conversations with people recently, I had a client literally like, he's so worried because he did a party drug 9.5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
But because there's no kind of like clear, if you've done this, don't worry.
Then I think they should have it on their Instagram and on their page, like literally just reels where it's saying, this is the rules, just breaking it down, just in layman's terms.
Maybe that's we could do them. We could do that for them and collaborate with the federations, and
I'm more than happy to do that.
Yeah,
I'm more than happy to do that. If it's going to, because then maybe there's people that are even putting off competing because they think, I can't do it because of this now, and they think there's no point, I'm going to get caught.
This client of mine is genuinely like, shall we just wait until next year when I know it's going to be 10 years since I've done anything at all? Like, no, because you're fine. No. But because it's not come from the federation's mouth and it's coming through my experience, I was literally like, mate, I went to Australia for a year. I did some stuff and I still compete naturally.
Yeah, but you didn't do it for the sake of performance enhancing, and that's that.
That's the key bit. Yeah.
But then it's like, it's even then it's like you'd think sometimes, why are some of those things banned anyway? Because obviously you're not gonna. I don't think really many people take some of those substances. Yeah, just gonna smash. Morphine's really gonna help, like, carry me through those long hours in the gym training or those long Stairmaster sessions. No, it's not. It's not going to help you at all. It's probably going to hold you back. So I don't understand why some of them are on there, because I don't think anyone would take them anyway. But I think WADA, because it's not specific to bodybuilding. It's across all sports. So maybe morphine would be beneficial in other sports, but it's just a blanket rule, isn't it?
That's it. I'm now thinking why someone would want to take morphine. I can't come up with a reason. So if someone wants to tell us a reason why someone would take morphine in professional sport, that would be awesome. I'm just trying to find on it your Himbine.
Your Himbine's fine.
That is a question that I get all the time. When should you stop taking your Himbine?
You don't need to. It's completely fine. It's not on WADA. Yeah. So if you're taking your Himbine, you're fine. But even then, I think the clearance from your system is pretty damn quick for your Himbine anyway. But yeah, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Even though I think in the UK, it's not actually legal to buy your Himbine. Did you know that?
Is it?
Mate, it's sorry, it's not. I don't think it's illegal to possess it. I think it's just illegal for shops to sell it.
Right.
That's why you wouldn't. You know, a lot of people don't know where to get your Himbine. It's like just get it from iHerb, get it shipped into UK. It's fine. But yeah, it's you can't actually buy it from UK stockists, which is interesting.
Right. Okay. I have a friend that sold it to me.
Okay. Did you? So you've used your Himbine, haven't you?
Yeah.
Hard stuff.
I've used that the one that people get. What's it called? Primer
Force.
So I used that, and it did nothing. I reckon I could have took the entire pack, and I was like, "Yeah, this is crap."
Yeah, but how much did you have?
25 milligrams, so 10 tablets.
10.
Yeah,
How did you feel?
fine.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Blown my head off.
So you can get them in different doses, can't you? So you can get them in like I want to say it's 2.5 and then 5 gram, and I got the weaker one.
To be fair, you had 2.5 milligrams. So what that allows you to do is it allows you to do smaller dosages, right? But 10 tabs, 20. So the most I've been to is about 8. Blew my head off.
Right,
it's like 20 milligrams.
Tom, the first week I was taking it, so 10 tablets lasted me. 50 tablets lasted me 5 days. And I was like, I've just paid like, nearly 30 quid for it, probably 30 quid including shipping. I was like, this is crap. Told someone at the gym and he was like, leave it with me. So he went and got me some, and then took it to this drug testing place in Sheffield where they tested it and it was like, it's not cut with anything. It's not like it's got cocaine in. It's fine. And I took that and it was like different gravy.
Really?
Yeah.
You may have had old stock then, mate. Honestly,
maybe. That's what I've always said. Maybe I've had old stock, but I've got some left over. If you want to borrow some next time you're cutting,
mate, should we do some tomorrow night? Have a great time.
Should we just do it tomorrow night and just get like really jittery and like, oh my god, I'm going to shit my pants.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
But when you're in like the trenches, right? There's nothing quite like waking up when you feel like a dusty zombie, and then you get your Himbine in your black coffee, right? And you just go. That's the best thing about it. A lot of people think like your Himbine's like magical, like it's going to melt the fat off your frame. Like, no, it just gives you a massive kick up the ass first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the main benefit of it.
Yeah. And then you get mad anxiety after you've done your cardio.
Oh, mate, I nearly crashed I crashed my car on your Himbine.
Did you?
Yeah, I crashed my old car. I went into I was going to the gym. This is my 2019 prep, right? Going to the gym, your Himbine in. I was having a great time, drum and bass, bang, 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 bang. Rolling up towards a traffic light, went to put my foot on the brake, and I was like that, like jittery. I missed the brake. I missed the brake, and I rolled into the back of this pickup truck that had a nice big tow bar on it, and just crunched the front of my car. And I got out of the car, right? And obviously, not only am I now off my face on your Himbine and having a massive adrenaline dump from what's just happened as well, because I've just crashed my car into someone, and I'm like probably going to take it through insurance and do me over, because I've obviously gone into the back of him. Mate, I got out, I could barely stand because I was shaking so much. Thought I was going to piss my pants as well, but we held in there.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
So that's your Himbine, kids. It is legal.
Yeah, it's fine.
And depending on where you get it from, it does work, kind of.
Yeah, it does. It is good. But it's not essential by any means. So, do you have some questions from Instagram? I didn't put a box up because I'm an idiot.
I have 3 questions. One of them is from Mr. Inappropriate.
Okay, lovely. Is it an appropriate one? By the way, where are we going for dinner tomorrow? Are you not going to tell me?
That's a surprise. Tom.
Hope it's not sushi, though.
Tom. It's good.
Is it the Fat Hippo?
I'm not saying anything. It's just good. It's not one place. It's multiple places.
Hmm?
Oh.
Are we getting lit?
No.
Is this a Croggy special?
I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking.
Why? What? One drink.
One drink.
One drink.
It's
Because
actually
off season, right? Little drink, a little bit of a diuretic overnight. We might wake up just a little bit more handsome the next day for the shoot, all right?
Yeah, mate, trust me. When you sleep in this bed, you're going to wake up ridiculously handsome.
Covered in your piss.
It's one of my favourite places to go for food, and there is actually a traditional, it's got beers from all over the world there. It's very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I can't wait. I can't wait for you to come home. Right. I have 4 questions and 4 questions only.
Okay.
I'm going to save Talbot Balfs for last.
Fantastic.
Talbot, you've outdone yourself this week, mate. Right, Bailey Doggett. I'm only joking. It's definitely Doggett. You can only do 1 exercise per body part. What are you choosing?
Oh, okay. Should I go first?
Yeah, go first. Chest.
We'll go from the bottom up, right?
Oh.
So calves, standing calf raise.
I knew you were going to say standing. This is
Why?
why you've got small calf, seated calf raise.
Okay, maybe I'll switch to a seated then. Legs. Should I do quads? I'll do quads. Yeah. Hack squat.
Ooh, I've got hip press for me. Big fan.
Okay. Fair play. Mate, don't have hip presses down in the Southwest, unfortunately. So, yeah, hack squat. And then for hamstrings, mate, seated ham curl.
Romanian deadlift.
Wow, I'm saving that.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm saving that, right?
Did you say seated or lying?
Seated.
I'm going to also say seated.
Okay, cool, good. Then back. I'm gonna for this sake, I'm gonna class like a. No.
We'll just go. Watch favorite hip hinge.
Oh, hip hinge. Okay, so stiff leg deadlift.
Right. Okay. Mine's
100%.
Whatever you do, but for more reps.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, we will see tomorrow. Yeah.
Chest has got to be a incline dumbbell press, and then shoulders has got to be a lying cuff lateral raise, and then triceps crossover tricep extension, and then biceps single arm dumbbell breach curl.
Right. Chest for me. Cybex eagle chest press. Shoulders. Crucifix lying lateral raises. Bicep. Cybex Bravo behind the body.
Is that the chest support cable?
Yeah. So you put your back on the pad and then.
Nice.
Yeah,
you like that, yeah.
And then triceps, I'm going to say an overhead single arm cable extension.
Nice.
Oh, yeah?
Have you done an overhead katana extension?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I just prefer doing one arm at a time.
Unilateral. Okay, nice. Bit of a better connection.
Yeah, Yeah.
And have you got one tricep stronger than the other?
One
arm bigger than the other?
So I've always found this. I've got one side of my body on each thing. So like one bicep that can go for more reps, and then the other one that can lift more weight.
Interesting.
So one's like a volume king, and then the other one's like, strength.
One is power, one is endurance. I like it.
I'm a perfect split of muscle fibers.
Okay. Do you reckon there's probably, I don't know, do you reckon it's actually on like a biological level a difference between them? if you took like the muscle fibers and they tested that slow twitch, fast twitch to see like the actual difference between. I wonder.
I'm gonna say my lats and my biceps. Yeah.
Really? Is it the same thing for your lats then as well?
So on my right hand side, I can do a lot more weight, but once it gets not a lot more weight, like I can do like an extra, maybe 5 kilos on something.
Extra plate up, yeah.
But then on the other side, so the difference between like a top set and a back off set rep wise isn't that great, whereas on the other side it is. If that makes sense.
So if you do your top set, you'll be getting more reps to this side, but then you go down to your back off, your other one's just like smashes it.
Yeah, but I obviously don't do that because that'll be stupid.
Yeah.
Imagine writing that in a logbook. Yeah, I've just done 12 reps on my right hand side and 18 reps on my left.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this and you have one side that is stronger than the other, my advice would be to do your weaker side first. So if you're doing like a single arm row, I would always say to do your weaker side first. Mm-hmm. And then you would match the reps with your stronger side. Because if your strong side just keeps getting stronger and stronger, then you are going to end up with an imbalance. That's not good.
Mm-hmm. Also, if you're doing unilateral work, have a rest between each arm.
Yes.
Or each leg.
If you're training with a training partner, go left arm, left arm,
yeah.
right arm. There you go.
Yeah.
Hearing it from us, so it must be good.
2 pros.
Whoop. WP Pro.
Whoop.
WNBF Pro. Next question. Sorry, I forget. It's me that holds that carries the podcast.
It's you're the only one that takes it seriously.
Jake James Fitness. Who'd win in a fight? No rules.
Ooh, I'd get dirty, mate. I'd bite.
I literally. Jake sent me this, and I was like, "What would I do?" I'd poke Tom's eyes out. Literally be like,
I reckon what we should do, we should find out tomorrow. We should find out tomorrow who'll win in a fight. Just get out there, drink like 12 Erdingers each, and just have it out.
12 non-alcoholic Erdingers.
Yeah.
I need a wee again, Tom. I'm so hydrated from this isotonic non-alcoholic lager.
God's sake.
God.
I don't know who'd win. We wouldn't fight. We're not that type. We're lovers, not fighters.
Yeah. No, we won't. Look, who would win? No one would win. Peace would win. Love would win. That's who would win, because we just end up spooning one another.
Bit gay.
Pardon?
Nothing.
You're going to get cancelled. You're going to get cancelled.
Mate, it says I'm fairly certain the reach of the last podcast, mate, was completely trash because
I know.
Low-key savage, mate.
I know. I saw how many views. I was like, oh no, I've ruined it.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Cancelled. Sorry. We were growing nicely.
We did actually get a flag on YouTube.
What for?
I'm joking.
We're going to say what flag as well. LGBT flag.
Yeah.
Right. Jake Byers BB. Interesting surname. Do you take progressions in D-volume sessions?
No. How would you progress in a D-volume session? Usually if you're doing a D-volume...
Wait. Would you just do one working set?
Yes. Do one working set, but also leaving like a couple reps in the tank, because you can still trash yourself in a D-volume.
I can't remember the last time I did a D-volume, so next time I do one, I'll let you know, Jake.
Yeah. So yeah, now if you're doing a D-volume, like the goal is to obviously still train to a good level of intensity, but yes, D-volume, but also stopping a couple reps of short failure, because again, just in one set, you can still accumulate a shit ton of fatigue, and you're actually trying to drop fatigue. So
no worries. Sweet. Yeah. Perfect. And then the last question of tonight's podcast. Can you hear my WhatsApp popping off?
I can, mate.
It's so annoying. I'm sorry, guys. If for some reason, if I go on Do Not Disturb, my mic doesn't work. So
is it not?
No.
I don't know.
It's very annoying. Very annoying.
So what you should do, you should just cancel all your clients. Just remove them all from the team.
Yeah. Cancel everyone's Stripe payments and that's it.
Yep, that job done.
That's it. Right, Talbot Balfe, the one that everyone's been waiting for.
Here we go.
You ready? Fuck, marry, kill, Sebum, Arnold, and Ronnie.
Right.
I think it's easy.
I would marry Sebum.
Really?
Because he's young, he's prosperous, I'm going to have a long life with him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And he's going to treat me well. Right? He's going to spend good money on me.
You'd like to think.
Little princess. I would kill Arnold because he's old now, put him out of his misery, and then I would fuck Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, buddy.
I was gonna say, do you really wanna? I would make sweet, passionate love to Chris Bumstead.
Oof.
I would marry Arnold because I bet he's got some good stories.
Right.
And he'll probably be dead in the next 10 years or so. So won't be a long marriage. And I would kill Ronnie.
Why would you kill Ronnie?
Mate.
What did he do?
That yeah, buddy. Ain't nothing but a peanut. That would really, really get on my nerves.
To the point where you'd kill him.
Yeah. And I'd be like,
savage, man.
You deserve that, Ronnie. You annoying twit.
See, if you were a bodybuilder, that wouldn't get on your nerves, but we're just not bodybuilders, so.
You're right. You're right.
Do you know what I mean? It's not part of our language.
I wish Ryan Terry was on that list.
Wow, mate, you'd just fuck and marry, right?
I was gonna say I'd end up killing two of them. I'd kill Ronnie, I'd kill Arnold, I'd kill Sebum, and I'd shag Ryan Terry and then marry him.
This is where like he actually listens to this, mate.
This is gonna be the one. Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm not joking either, mate. I love you.
Oh God. Right. Should we leave it on that note?
Is there anything else to discuss?
Well, we've got maybe some topics to discuss in a few days, mate.
Yeah, maybe we do.
So should we save them for that?
Maybe.
Okay. Right then, people. Thank you very much for listening in. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit of a random one, but some good topics spoken about. And the All In. When's the next launch coming? It's going to be the
birthday launch.
1 year anniversary / birthday.
Yeah.
Do you know the date for that one?
No.
Okay, well, keep your eyes out on the IGs.
It don't matter anyway because there's still some All In studios left.
Yes, go scoop that up. If you listen to this, might be some left. Go.
Why are you still listening?
Go.
Just go.
Get out of there. Right. Cheers, Josh. Catch you in a bit, mate. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.